HODLing Bitcoin ain't easy. A lot of people think that HODLing Bitcoin is easy. Well, actually, most people can't hold Bitcoin, and most people don't even want to HODL Bitcoin. So they don't really know what it takes to HODL Bitcoin through the cycles, through the dips, through the fear, through the doubts, through all these obstacles that tempt you or try to lure you into selling your Bitcoin during the bear market. And what's even worse is during the bull market. A lot of people they sell during the bull markets because they think they've made enough money. When in fact, if you just kept on holding Bitcoin, you would have made way more in the upcoming cycles. Now, I remember watching this video that I commented on by Theo Vaughn, where he basically was complaining about losing $2,000 in Bitcoin. And he was so angry at crypto people, although I have to make the distinction, as I always do, between crypto people and Bitcoin people. I consider myself a Bitcoiner. I'm not a crypto guy. I don't bother with any shitcoin. I've made videos where I basically say why XRP is a shitcoin and pretty much every other coin. So I only talk about Bitcoin here. So hodling Bitcoin ain't easy, and that's good because it gives you the opportunity to buy Bitcoin at a lower price from weak hands. People who sell Bitcoin during the dips, that's good for you. That means you're going to buy more Bitcoin for cheap. And people who sell Bitcoin during the bear markets, that's also good. That means more Bitcoin for you. Now, let me make it clear. Bitcoin is going to go parabolic in the upcoming cycles because the demand is the supply is very low. It's shrinking, but the demand is increasing like never before. In fact, it's not just retail demand, it's institutional demand. So hodling Bitcoin is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, first of all, because you get the temptation to sell it and buy something you want, especially if you've been hodling for a long time. Many people who hold like for 4 years, 5 years, maybe 6 years, they get the temptation to finally sell because they think that's their payoff. I mean, I don't judge. If someone needs to sell Bitcoin for some emergency or something like that, I understand. But if you just want to sell it to buy a car, I don't think that's a wise decision to do. And so you need to delay instant gratification. You need to get rid of fiat thinking, which is spending money. Fiat thinking, the reason why people want to spend money because they know that money is being debased in real time. But when you switch from fiat thinking into Bitcoin thinking, when you switch from high time preference to low time preference, then you start to value the future. You start to value the most scarce assets in the history of mankind, and that's Bitcoin. And you would know that if you sell Bitcoin now, you cannot get it at the same price in the future. You can't, it's gone. You will need to pay 10x to get the same Bitcoin you sold for whatever profit you took at that time. So Bitcoin is not only going to 10x, it's going to 100x. It's going to the moon. Because all of this institutional adoption from ETFs, from BlackRocks, from companies, Bitcoin, a lot of companies now are adding Bitcoin to their treasuries from retail investors. Bitcoin is going to mainstream, and it's going to keep going to mainstream in the future, and the demand will keep on increasing. More governments are going to follow suit because the United States started its own Bitcoin strategic reserve. The race has begun. Bitcoin, any Bitcoin you sell now or any Bitcoin you don't hodl is going to cost you millions of dollars. Okay, if you don't invest millions, it's going to cost you at least hundreds of thousands of dollars. So no, hodling Bitcoin is not easy. In fact, that's the test. That's what's going to test your your true conviction in Bitcoin. That's what's going to give you the opportunity to win against weak hands. If you want to win this Bitcoin race, you have to lower your time preference. You have to have conviction. You have to learn how to ride through the cycles, how to ride through the bear markets and the bull markets, and to be unmoved. You have to develop a Bitcoin Zen, some kind of a Bitcoin Zen. You have to be completely unaffected by the markets. And you have to be completely price insensitive. You shouldn't care about the price when you buy, of course. And you shouldn't care about the price because you don't want to sell too soon. You can retire on Bitcoin in the future if you keep hodling, and you can retire early. Bitcoin is going to save you many years of retirement, many years of working. You can retire at 40 or 45 or even 50. Now, just to make it clear, I am not against enjoying life. Of course, you need to enjoy life, and you need to do that by increasing your income, not by selling your Bitcoin. You want to keep it, you want to create intergenerational wealth. And you can only do that through Bitcoin right now. The old way of creating intergenerational wealth is through real estate. The new way of creating intergenerational wealth is through digital real estate or digital capital or Bitcoin. So yeah, learn how to hodl. You can only hodl Bitcoin if you have conviction, if you develop Bitcoin Zen. And you can only do that through education. So watch my videos, subscribe to my channel. I post a video every day. Let me guys know what you think in the comments below. Let me guys know what you want me to cover in my future videos. And see you in the next one. Take care.